I deleted social media, and this is how I feel about it. It's been feeling pretty great. I have yet to miss it, and it kind of just brought a lot of things to my attention. And so I thought that I would make a video about it. It really surprised me to see how much energy and time that I was putting into the apps. I really did not recognize the amount of energy it took for me to be on social media. It's like I didn't realize that I had created this habit of just constantly being on there and looking at things instead of just being with myself and being with my hobbies. And that's what's been really great is the times that I find myself wanting to doom scroll, I read or I make art or I get out of the house. But you just do not realize like what it's taking from you energy wise. I also feel like a load has been taken off of me. I don't feel as much pressure as I did when I was on there. And overall, for me, I just feel happier. I feel freer. And we'll get into that a little bit more into the video. Some of the things I do miss, however, I do miss getting to see what my friends or my favorite creators posted, but I feel like that doesn't outweigh the things that I really didn't like. And again, that is the draining feeling that it had on me. I did not realize it was taking up so much space in my mind to be like this need to get on there and to see what everyone's posting, and this need for me to keep up. I felt like it was creating this pressure of making sure I had likes, making sure I had enough followers. The things that I was creating were people interacting with it, engaging with it. And I feel like that's a really draining process and not a very fun one, if I'm being honest. And I feel like it creates this need to be seen. So, like, you see someone posting this and they look like they're doing so well, and you start to just naturally compare yourself to them. And then you feel like you need to be like, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is, how good I'm doing with this. And I don't necessarily know if that was healthy for me. And so it's been really nice. I think that's why I don't feel so much anxiety about it now or so much pressure about it now because the app does not exist for me. And so I can kind of just get back to being with myself, being grounded in my own energy, doing more of what I love, the hobbies that I have, like my art and yoga. Do you know how nice it is to free myself from the doom scroll? Because it's just what you do. It's so easy to get in the rabbit hole of just on to the next, on the next, on to the next. My phone, it's crazy the amount of times that I sit down and go, oh, okay, time to get on Instagram. Oh, it's not there. Uh, I've got to do something else. It's crazy because I feel like it's a habit you make and then you kind of can't get out of it because it's so easy to get hooked, and then there's more content on top of more content, so you can just keep going. And I feel like what you end up that's what you end up doing. But it's also taught me with my art to create without looking for the likes, without looking for the validation. And I think as an artist that can be really important. And I also think it can be a really easy thing to get tangled up into. It's just teaching me to create without validation, like just my validation. And I do want to say that I think social media can be an amazing thing. I've seen it connect people. I've seen it help businesses. You know, it really can be a beautiful thing, but with a lot of things, it's a double-edged sword. There are the pros, there are the cons, and you just kind of have to weigh them for yourself personally and see if it's worth it or not. And for me, I find that it wasn't, and then I just decided to choose platforms that I really enjoy. Like I love YouTube. I love it so much. I love Pinterest. I find it so inspiring. But then I found the other social media apps to be just very draining for me. I just don't think that they are my vibe. Or I don't want to be on something that takes takes the life out of me. I don't want to do that. I don't want to chase likes. I just want to be me, connect, and be myself. So I deleted it because it was draining. And if someday I do find myself missing it, I don't think that I will. But if I do, then I'll revisit that. But right now, it's just been so nice. It's been really, really such a good break. And I do think we should all maybe take a social media break every now and then. There's so much pressure to be on it every day, to be like, hey guys, I'm here, this is what I'm doing, look at me. And it's just nice to give yourself a rest. Like, you can thrive without showing it to everyone, or, feel like you're not doing as good as someone else because look what they're putting on there, look what they're doing, and then you put it on you. But we all do things differently. We are all on our own timeline, and it's things like that that I'm reminded of now that I don't have them on my phone. So what's changed? The way that I spend my time. Again, I am putting more energy into my workouts, into my yoga, into my artwork, into thinking more about how I can better myself. And it was time and energy that I was putting into this app that I'm now putting into myself. And it was just a crazy realization for me that I was even giving it that much of my energy. Because I don't want that to be my normal. So you don't have to. This is not saying, hey, go delete your apps right now. I'm not saying that because again, it has some really great pros, but you just kind of have to weigh it for yourself. Is it worth it for me to keep doing this? Is it bringing me happiness? Is it bringing me joy? Am I doing this in a healthy way, or is this impacting me in a negative way? I think I kind of just wanted to put this out here, just kind of be a checkpoint, because those weren't questions I was asking myself until it was brought to my attention. Hey, is this actually impacting me mental health wise? Is this actually making me anxious and drained and feeling a lot of pressure? And the answer for me was yes, therefore the break. And then I realized actually this improves my well being, not being on there, not being sucked into that. And again, it's been really nice and it's been really grounding. And I think we all could use a break from social media every once in a while to just be with ourselves. So that is what I wanted to say. It was nice talking with you, and I would love to know if you have recently taken a social media break. How was it for you? Did you miss it? Did you go back? Or were you like, never doing that again? I'd be really interested to hear your thoughts, and I will catch you next time. Bye.